Hey guys, welcome back. Hope you had a good day in the market. It is April 13th. We're going to look at some technical analysis. This huge rip up on SPY. We had PPI this morning. Some big runners today. CXAI was up 500%. Yeah, crazy stuff. BBBY, new lows, new all-time lows. Sub up, like up, comment down. Happy Money sticks around. Follow us on Twitter at Happy Money YT, as well as Discord. Link for those are both in the description. And yeah, so PPI came out this morning, somewhat bullish, pretty close to expectations. The initial reaction on SPY was quite muted, really, just this little move, and then we've just been melting up all day today, pretty much. I didn't do a video yesterday, just I don't have time all the time when I stream. So yesterday I got pretty well. We'll just go over SPY real quick. Anyways, yeah, broke the highs here from past couple weeks here on SPY at 413. So I'm thinking it's probably going to keep going up now that we broke those resistances. Really look for 416, 72 is kind of the last resistance here, and then if it breaks that, we've got room up to 420, 425 even. So I might go long on a pullback, but we just don't get a pullback at all today, so I might wait for tomorrow. Fridays sometimes are pretty bullish, oftentimes on SPY. I don't have margin for futures because I went long on that gas. I just got excited and wasn't patient and went long on it yesterday. It opened basically right here and it just plummeted since then. And now I'm like, oh my gosh, is it gonna make new lows? I was thinking inverted head and shoulders here. We've got this RSI divergence. It's still there, but now it's retesting these lows from over here, like the multi-year low from. Well, it's not even on UNG. You have to look at just natural gas futures prices. It's from back in 2020. I don't know why UNG doesn't go that low. Anyways, yeah, I guess I'll just try and hold those. Hopefully it rips back up. Didn't trade SPY. Did a lot of trading the last couple days. Yesterday on BBY, it was a very good looking day. Lots of volume. Big green candle. Sorry, 2 days ago. I don't think I recapped that day either. No, I didn't. Good sign of a bottom, really, on 411. So I went long, had an engulfing candle, had a lot of volume, and averaged in, scaled in a lot that day. This day, got some here, got some here, got some here, and scaled in a little bit more yesterday. Where's this today? Yeah, yesterday, and then stopped once we broke that support. I was expecting a bounce, or I was hoping for a bounce up out of that 29.3 zone, so it wouldn't be an engulfing candle. It never happened, so I was like, all right, I'm gonna sell in after hours with a pop. That didn't happen either, so I gave it till this open this morning, and if it ripped, I would have held, but if it started dropping, I would have closed, and it started dropping, so I actually closed back out. It's like a 10% loss basically from my scaling into my close here. And yeah, GME or BY kept coming down, so flushed down again today, 9% down. Just hit a low right there, 25.31, 25 cents. Yeah, next level down I'd say is 20 cents and 15 cents and then 10. But we're getting closer to it being free, to it being a zero. It's only 15% more to go and you're at zero. So there is that. There is that. Almost there. Yeah, Ryan Cohen tweet. I don't know what it's about. It's kind of interesting. Maybe it's about BBY. I guess that would be the most logical conclusion because he's directly talking about things that he's talked about with BBY. But no way to know. Not anything good on this chart again. Had something good 2 days ago and it got squashed the next day. An engulfing candle to the upside, and then literally the next day engulfing candle to the downside. So every little glimmer of hope just gets squashed. So at this point I'm looking for, I probably won't be getting in until we get a huge gap up because I'm not seeing any momentum. That'll probably be on news, so might have to just wait for news still. But yeah, so I got a BBY. GME looking good. It did set up engulfing yesterday, but the price action is showing it's still bullish and it's trading up in this range, trading above this kind of channel we have here. So again, respecting it today, kind of just wicking down and bouncing out of there. Each time it comes below, it bounces out. So looking bullish, but again, just really consolidating tightly. And now it's almost like we need another earnings to rip, and that's coming next month. So I just continue to consolidate. Not getting huge moves up at the SPY, not getting huge moves down, just really crushing options premium. I mean, the IV on these options now is the cheapest I've ever seen GME. Next week at the money's 44%. Like, that's insane for GME. It's not been like that for years. Since before I've ever traded options on GME, I'd say. So kind of interesting. If you expect a big move, this is a cheap time to get options, but market maker is definitely not pricing a move. So but yeah, as long as we hold kind of above this channel and above this 22.16 level, which we kind of dipped below it here, but wicked out that day and then just moved out of it that day also. Now it looks like we're back up kind of in a channel to the upside, but probably more consolidation. I don't know any catalysts coming up other than earnings, and it doesn't seem like we're doing cycles anymore. It seems like the stock's fixed. So yeah, there's that. A lot of other trades we did today though. I shorted some shares of Tesla. Probably scale into that. Might get options, but I want to see if I was able to short on this account. I am, so picked up 6 short shares on Tesla. SMX, this was one we were watching yesterday. Kind of felt bad I didn't have a video because we jumped into this yesterday. We're trading it. It's pretty illiquid, so you got to be careful. But it's fighting naked shorts as well. It's on the crime fighting of illegal naked shorts, just like GNS and a few others, and that was the catalyst to start this run. That being said, also bullish MACD, green over the 9, good volume, and it's basically breaking out of these resistances. So good gainers really the last 4 days. It's already had a pretty big move up, but there's still a lot of upside, I think. So it's up 200% really in the last like 5 days. I don't see any resistance really to that 2774, and then see what happens up there. But after that, it's 4.7, and then we have a gap fill up to 6.2. So this thing could get pretty crazy. So yeah, curious on this one. It does have a, seems like it's heavily shorted. It's got a really high borrow fee. I think it's like 400 something percent, and then not many shares available. It's pretty small float, 20 million. So, but then it's just really thinly traded, so you got to be careful getting in and out of this. But yeah, yesterday I did trade it, bought in somewhere, and then actually sold here, and then bought back in today on the breakout. Came back in here, scaled in a little bit, averaged up here on that VWAP, and now I'm just holding. So that's those SMX trades. Bought into GTII and TRKA, Turka. I like GTII, SPY new high there. Yep, just gonna keep going. GTII has just been in this channel since December. That's crazy. Yeah, since December. So yeah, it looks good. I tried to pick it up here, I forgot to basically, and then I saw it this day and I made a note to pick it up here. This one I think is also thinly traded and pretty illiquid, because it did have this huge dip down to VWAP, which was only a few hundred shares I think that got filled. So kind of crazy on this one, but the channel here is a pretty nice range. I mean, it doesn't look very big, but bottom to top in this channel is like 80%. So yeah, I picked up some shares on that, and then yeah, Turka. I don't know if I'll keep holding this one. The chart, I don't like it quite as much, but it's got a bullish MACD, green over the 9. Definitely can have a big move. We'll see. I'm not sure if I'll keep holding this one. Not quite as bullish looking as the others. And yeah, SI. So I've been opening up covered calls in SI. Been doing cash grid puts on it. I've gonna try and get more shares around $1.50 again. I have 2 strike covered calls for next Friday. There are bank earnings coming up though, so could be volatility either way on this thing on SI. So be careful on that. But the premium on the options is crazy good, and the upside there's definitely great potential. It's not going to go bankrupt, and we'll see what bank earnings basically are by I think by next week. So $1.50 is a big level for it to hold above there. So I've been doing $1.50 cash secured puts and then $2 cover calls, and today it literally hit right at that $1.68, which we already had drawn in there just from this high. So kind of a nice little trade on SI. And then did we do anything in here? Sold some birds calls, and then I've got my nat gas stupid trade. Yeah, nat gas back at this low. I'm hoping it finds support here and bounces out of here, but yeah, I'm down 1,700 on those contracts. That I short on oil. I'm down a bit too. Not sure what I want to do with that because it kind of broke out the other day, and if SPY keeps rallying, oil might also. Yeah. CXAI. This one Jim mentioned on live stream, which crazy. I don't even know the catalyst. I still don't. But it was $1.20 yesterday, and gapped up today like I don't know 100 or 200%, and just kept ripping all the way up to 500%. It had a gap fill up here from back here, and it literally filled that gap today. So pretty wild. This thing, I don't know if it's going to keep going up or not, but even just a dip buy, like on a double bottom here, which it hit. If you just dip bottom on that double bottom, you're still looking at like multiple 100%, I think. Yeah, 123% from bottom to top. So crazy. A lot of crazy squeezy runner ones lately. I'm liking SMX. I'm pretty excited about this one, really. But that's what I got, guys. Thanks for watching. We'll see you on Discord. Peace out.